Okay, so this is the unpackaging and first look at the NuCam AW, which is a full HD Wi-Fi dash camera. And the first thing that I really like are these little permanent adapters that you can put on your windshield. There are two of them, so I can put one in my RV and one in my car. This way I can just slide the camera out and move it from vehicle to vehicle. The next thing I like is it feels solid. The build quality feels good. Has the suction cup adapter if you want to use it in a third vehicle. And it came, interesting enough, which kind of surprised me, right here with a 32 gigabyte Kingston SD card, micro SD card. So all the controls are very easy. On this side there is a micro USB port and a mini USB port, as well as a couple of buttons on there which I haven't gotten to yet. There is a car adapter, and there's also a secondary plug that you can plug this into your laptop for transferring the videos. Another thing I really liked is that the instructions for this are actually in English, which is very rare on these imported cameras. So that was another plus. I also bought, for $12, the optional hardwire kit for my RV. So this way I can have it hardwired. It has a 12-volt tap, which goes directly into your fuse box. The fuse plugs right into here. And the wiring looks pretty nice, pretty good gauge. And it does come with its own 15 amp fuse, which I think is probably a little bit too big. I'm pretty sure this camera is probably somewhere in the area. It's probably 12 volts and 500 milliwatts or less, maybe 2 to 500 milliwatts. So I'll probably change that out to a 5-volt fuse. I'll have to test it with the meter and find out what the draw is. Another thing that kind of surprised me was it came with this little air freshener, as you see on the front. It says bonus, which I wasn't even expecting. So it's a small air freshener with 2 USB ports that you can use along with it. Okay, so this is the first setup of the camera. Took me about 2 minutes total to download the app and get it set up on the camera. It looks like it's probably just about where it needs to be. I don't think I'd want to go any lower than that. Setup was very simple. The app was very simple, connected right away on the Wi-Fi. The suction cup seems to hold really well, and the picture quality looks really superb. It's about 5:39. We have a tropical storm rolling through, and it is quite dark for the moment, but I'll get some good videos on it and add them to this video log. Okay, so this is the first test at night. I'm going to make a quick run to the drugstore. See how this performs, both audio and video, with the window open and a little noise. These streets do have street lights, so it's not total darkness. tropical storm moving through. So that's the first nighttime ride. And I guess we'll see how this comes out in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm here in my motorhome now. Yeah, I'm in storage. So I do have air conditioning, full hookups, and that's nice. And just to let you know how I'm going to install this, if you look way up here on the dash, you'll see I have my satellite antenna right there, and I've already taken the screws out across the dashboard so that I can run the wire for the dash cam underneath that lip, and then reach up and grab it and plug it straight into the fuse box, which should be a relatively simple install. Although it's going to be quite hard for me to videotape it, I'll take a few pictures along the way. And shouldn't take more than 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so now I've got everything wired up. I've got the wire coming out exactly where I need, to about the right length. I've plugged it into the camera, and what I'm going to do now is a quick test to make sure I've got power. I'm positive. I put it on an accessory terminal, so I'm positive that I have power, but we'll just do a quick check just to make sure. And yes, we do have power. So that's good. So now we have power. I'm going to turn the key back off, and we're ready to clean the windshield and put on the sticker. Okay, so I've just finished the install on the motorhome of the hardwiring kit, and it went very smoothly. I did test the amperage on the camera, and it's coming in right at about 350 milliamps is what it's drawing. So I'm going to change that fuse from a 15 amp fuse to a 5 amp fuse. I just need to get one. But the install is finished. It took about 12 minutes altogether, 12-13 minutes. Very, very simple. It's pretty much plug and play. You need to find one ground for the ground wire to hook up to, and plug it into an available port on your fuse box. So fortunately, I had one extra port under my accessories for fog lights, and I went ahead and plugged it right into that. This way the camera will work with the key. So every time I turn the key on or off, the camera will go on or off as well. So now I'm heading back to the house, and I'm gonna go ahead and put all this on video. I've got my window open so that you can hear the natural sounds. If you're wondering where this is, I'm on the west bank of New Orleans.
about 7 miles from downtown. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review and video on the NuCam Dash Cam.